Good morning, students. I taught you in previous class reflection by plane mirror, reflection by spherical mirror, focus. Today I will teach some more concepts, some more fundamental definitions about the mirror, radius or center of curvature. When we make a spherical mirror, then it is obtained by a glass sphere, and the center of that glass sphere is known as center of curvature of the mirror. If we complete the sphere, then we will get center somewhere, that will be the center of curvature of the mirror. In the same way, in convex mirror we can also find the center of curvature. The center of curvature is opposite to the reflecting surface, and in concave mirror the center of curvature is towards reflecting surface. Another definition is radius of curvature. The radius of that sphere is radius of curvature, and the distance between pole and center of curvature is radius of curvature. Here PC is radius of curvature. Now the relationship between focal length and radius of curvature. Radius of curvature R is equal to twice of focal length. So what is focal length? Focal length is the distance between focus and the pole. I can show you in this diagram. This is the pole, this is the center of curvature, this is the focus. The ray comes parallel. After reflection it will pass through the focus, and it is the center of curvature. How can we draw a normal at any point M? So to draw a normal at any point, we join that point with the center of curvature, then it will be normal at that point. The law of reflection are same in spherical mirror as in plane mirror. So here that is the angle of incidence and it is the angle of reflection, and we know that this line and principal axis are parallel, so this angle is also phi. And we also know that angle I is equal to angle R. So angle MFP is equal to I plus R by geometry. That is, it is the exterior angle, and I equal to R, so it will be 2I or 2R. So angle I is equal to arc upon the radius PC, and 2I will be arc upon EPF. Here I am using geometry, and we can write 2 into MP by PC, that is the value of I, and it is MP by PF. So MP and MP cancelled out, so 2 PF is equal to PC. PF means focal length F and PC means radius of curvature. So thus we can derive the relationship between radius of curvature and focal length. Now next I will explain here image formation. Image formation by spherical mirror. I am giving you idea that the ray which passes through pole, it obeys the law of reflection and passes in this way. If ray of light pass through the focus, then after reflection it will become parallel. If ray of light pass through the center of curvature, it will reflect back in the same path. And if ray of light is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through the focus. So these things we should put in our mind when we draw the sketch diagram of image formation by mirror. As in concave mirror, we also use in same way in convex mirror. Now first I will draw here ray diagram, image formation by concave mirror. The first position, object at infinity. In the mirror, first draw its principal axis, then the pole, locate focus and center of curvature. From infinite, the rays will come parallel, and after reflection they will pass through the focus. So the image formed is point, the size is very small, the image is real. Second case, when object beyond C means center of curvature. So it is a concave mirror. Again draw principal axis pole. It is the center of curvature. It is the focus. Now the object is here. Ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection it will pass through the focus. Another we take from pole. After reflection it will make same angle and they will intersect at a point, so it will be the image. The image is again smaller than the object, inverted and real. So as we are coming towards the mirror, the size of image is increasing. When it is at infinite, the size of image is very small, that is point, and when we come closer to the mirror, then size of image will increase, but lesser than the size of object. Now third case, the object at C means object is at center of curvature. So we take a concave mirror, pole, There is the focus, there is the center of curvature. Object is at what? Another we can take from the focus. After reflection, it will become parallel. So, image is of same size as of object, inverted and real. A fourth case, when object is between focus and center of curvature. We'll make a mirror, principal axis, its focus, its center of curvature. Now the object is between focus and center of curvature, so we put the object. The parallel ray, after reflection, it will pass through the focus. Another ray we can take from pole. After reflection, both reflected ray will intersect at this point and image will form. You can name also the image AB and object AB and image is A dash B dash. So here the size of image is larger than the object, but image is real and inverted. Now next case, when object at focus. Again we locate focus, center of curvature, pole. Object is at focus. Now ray is parallel to it. After reflection it will pass through the focus. Another ray will pass through the pole. It will be parallel. It means they will meet, they will not meet, and image will form at the infinity, and it is real and very large. The sixth case, object between pole and focus. Pole, this is the focus, it is the center of curvature. Now we put a object between P and F. One ray will go parallel, and after reflection it will pass through the focus. Another ray will incident on pole after reflection. Here we are observing that the distance between reflected ray is increasing. It means if we go behind, then they will meet at some point and image will be larger, but it is virtual image. Virtual image. What is the difference between virtual image and real image? Real image is inverted. Real image can be taken on the screen, but virtual image cannot be taken on screen, and it is behind the mirror. In case of mirror, if the image is formed in the same side where the object is placed, then it will be real. And if image is formed on other side, then it will not real, that is virtual. So by the concave mirror, we can make both type of images, real and virtual. So in next class, I will take the image formation by convex mirror. Thank you.